Thank you guys for joining. How's your Monday going? Monday got off to quite the start for us here. We watched the game, Australia versus Wales, and so actually I made a mistake. I thought that Australia should have beaten, I thought that Australia had to beat Wales. But as a matter of fact, in order for Fiji to have a secure spot moving forward, but actually, what happened in the game was what should have happened all along. We're very happy. Australia beat Wales. Wales beat Australia. Sorry, I'm getting all this confused. Wales beat Australia. Did they get a bonus point?
No.
No bonus point. So there is a way, I think, from what I understand, for Fiji to still, or for Australia to still make it to the quarterfinals, and that's if Fiji loses both its games and Australia gets a bonus point in the last game. But that's not happening. Fiji's not going to be losing to Georgia or to Portugal. So I think we're safe. I think we're safe. Yeah. Here we go. I'm just checking if you guys have any questions here. Give me one moment. We're doing photo shoots today, actually. We do a lot of that these days. So that's what we spend our day doing. You know, I felt a bit torn because there's so many guys playing for Australia, so many Fijian guys. So at one point in the game, we had 5 Fijians playing for Australia. There was Valentini, Balu, Noel Tawase, Korimbete, and Karemi. Yeah. So at one point, for a team that it wasn't Fiji, there were 5 people playing for Fiji. And this is not like a club game. This is like international level. There was one shot that they had, or I think there was 4 of them. Or yeah, there was 3 of them in a ruck, and like one of them standing to the side. I was like, it's pretty special to see the effect that hit. Yeah, the effect. You know, like how wide the reach for Fijians is in the rest of the world. So that was pretty cool. So we got a question here. Bula. What is your advice? Oh, this is for you. We'll wait till he comes in. Okay. How far can this question is for your brother? How far can Fiji go in the World Cup? I'm guessing semifinals. We really have a great team, don't you think? How far can Fiji go? Like, the thing is, like, we're testing out this new mix. It's like a hibiscus lemonade for our shop, for our store. When we open in Suva.
I think it's okay.
And it's good.
Tastes right now.
So good. So good.
What was the color? Was it a flavor or
Hibiscus.
hibiscus flower?
Actually, hibiscus
Oh,
flowers.
yeah. Your dad's in the chat. One bullet you may.
Oh,
Bullet you.
Oh,
yeah.
guys.
So,
Don't talk about it.
huh?
Don't talk about
Oh, okay.
Oh, shoot.
Um,
Not yet.
Okay, so I got here. So how far can Fiji go in the World Cup? I'm guessing the semifinals. We really have a great team, don't you think? Sorry, I gave away.
The secret.
Just no more talking.
Secret sauce.
So,
So,
hey, Steph. So sorry, anyways, great. Alright, guys. Sorry, I actually intended to start this live and get going. Not just hit the ground running, but it's not happening. Okay, so I actually think I try not to be like unrealistic because I'm just a huge fan of Fiji, obviously. But I do actually think that Fiji can make the final. I think that they can win the World Cup.
What?
I think that they have all of the necessary strike weapons. They have the ability to strike. Like I think it was. Who was it? Kurwali. He said we have the ability to strike from anywhere now. Like with his kicking
With the
last week.
kicking. Mm.
I think we had that before, anyways, with Caleb Muntz. I think Lomani is also a great kicker. So I think like we actually have the kicking department secured now. I mean, you saw teams who are supposed to have really good kicking, like South Africa, missing crazy amounts of kicks. And then who missed today? Australia missed, right?
Australia, even Wales.
Yeah.
First.
So I think it's pretty. It's. I think Fiji's doing good in that department. This is just a wireless mic. If you want to talk. So yes, I should introduce. So if you guys don't remember, we had Pella. Pella's a friend from Canada, actually. So welcome back. Huh?
He has to introduce himself.
Yeah,
He has to introduce himself.
again.
Yeah.
Again. He's full Canadian.
100%. Yeah, no, anyway, hello everyone. I'm Pella from Taviuni Waitambu, Vasi Sangani. Yes.
So that's where we're going tomorrow.
We're going to Sangani.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
And today we just prepare. We're doing some sangani kava. Cripples everything.
Cripple.
Make you go cripple, eh? Like my tamale.
So yeah, I think. So welcome. You just flew in on last week, right?
Sen go, boy.
Yeah,
Sen go.
yeah.
Yeah, may bitang lagi.
And
Kenapa dia?
yeah, so they have the kicking under control. We have good discipline. I think it's not like the old Fiji teams that we used to see.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we've got all like. See, like, I think we have something that Australia doesn't. That Australia used to have, and they used to have two guys named Michael Hooper and David Polcock, which they'd be in and slowing down every single ruck.
No,
Like, you know?
Yeah.
And now we do that, like Fiji, Bati, and like even our wings are in there, like disrupting, slowing down the ball, and so I think we got everything covered. Do you think that Fiji can make it to the final?
Bro, for sure, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think like 100% they can.
Yeah.
If they maintain like how they're playing right now,
Yeah.
and like cut down on all the, like even, I think it's all about like decisive decisions that they make.
Yeah,
Just play smart,
yeah.
keep doing what you
Yeah,
gotta
they've
do.
been playing smart, yeah.
Yeah,
So smart.
and I think it's like a lot of them, like the difference now with last World Cup is like everyone's the knowledge of how to play and how to play good.
Yeah,
Because everyone's been playing
I know.
Super Rugby.
I know,
and
I know.
So everyone,
That's the
yeah,
the.
including
Yeah,
the
yeah.
in the Super Rugby.
Imagine next like World Cup. Like I mean, like this is also like this is the team. I think one of the best teams we've ever had.
Yeah.
But going back to probably 2007. But I mean, for us to now be involved in Super Rugby, I think like it's only gonna get better from here. And okay, so you related with Yosef Masi, right?
Yeah.
We talked about this last time. So why isn't he playing? Or is he just a traveling reserve? Or what is the deal with him? Or maybe you know something that people don't know that you can't say.
Well,
So what is this? He can play at any time.
yeah.
Okay.
I think at the end of the day, it's not the coaches
Okay,
which
yeah.
team he picks, and we just gotta trust the coaches and the.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure they're all ready to play. Like
Yeah.
all those 33 that were named, like I think each and every one of them would go.
Yeah.
Get selected, they'll do their best.
Sorry. So at any time, like if he's selected, he can play. Okay.
So
Okay.
you still have the 33 squad to pick from. So every game, so it's like.
So that's where that bomb squad from South Africa.
Yeah.
They're 7-1.
Yeah.
So they just picked all forwards from that 33.
Yeah, from
to
the
be in the
33,
22.
yes.
I
So
understand.
after every game, the next game, they wait for okay if the coaches are putting this. So I think with this game with Portugal, like I'm sure like some will probably now put in the ones that haven't played for the, especially I think the most because the most important like I think for us is one Wales and Australia. And I think we just wanted to like.
I'm so happy about this game. By
Yeah,
the way.
yeah.
Like I'm like.
Because then you think about if we had lost to Australia,
Yeah, I know.
That's it.
Yeah, I know.
So
So,
was
who's some of the guys that are on the bench? Like,
Robo.
oh yeah,
Yeah, he hasn't played yet.
yes, that's right.
So imagine if
Except for Maz,
I'm thinking if Robo and he's on 12 and Masi on 13.
yeah.
And
So you think they're probably gonna rest Tusova, right?
yeah,
Because of that.
Ronaldo, even like another level. But I think not rest them, put them to the bench because I mean
We learned from resting people in Uruguay
I
last
don't
World Cup.
think it's a good idea if you like rest.
No way.
Because I think a lot of people are saying, oh, put all the rest of the and then but then you don't want that thing to happen against Russia against Uruguay.
I know.
That's,
I know. So
I
embarrassing.
think it's we just gotta but I'm sure coaches
I think it's no embarrassment to anybody because even Devin Lange, who's captain, like the Rua, he's not even on the selector. So I don't think it's a matter of skill. I think it's a matter of combination.
yeah, it's the combination.
I think that's it.
It's not the it's the combination.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm drinking Sangani cover here all by myself. Dad.
Oh, Dad. Said, he's in Canada with a baby mix of his own. The time right now in Saskatchewan is where my dad is. It's 5 minutes to 11 last night. So Sunday night. Hey, drinking and going on Sunday, man.
Oh, Sunday, yeah.
Oh, man. You know this.
The sun's down, so it's fine.
You know, some. I don't know. Like, I think it's spreading across Fiji where more villages don't drink on Sunday. But that's how it is here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't drink on Sunday, which is good.
If not,
Before Sunday used to be like the number one day.
7/7.
Yeah.
24/7.
after the
24/7.
church, after heavy lunch, then the akabi. Man.
How about in your village in Sarwangi?
Okay, dude.
Sorry. You should explain where that came from.
Sarwenge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was during our trip in from Sangani.
Yeah.
Yeah, an uncle. Well, I made that joke first, right?
We're like say, okay, how do people who don't have a Fijian accent, how do they say
Right,
his name,
right. So, or it started from like Nandi.
Yeah,
So how
Nandi.
we say Nandi.
Yeah.
The tourists say Nandi. Nadi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it just goes from there. Oh yeah, like how they said Sangani. And then Sakwa. Oh no, Sianganga. Sekwakwa.
Yeah, Sekwakwa, yeah.
Sekwakwa. And then my uncle said Nasarwanga. Nasarwenge. Yeah, we close up at like 6 but now it's
Oh, yeah.
like 12. Before
Saturday midnight.
I mean 12 midnight on Saturday.
Saturday stop drinking.
Stop drinking. And then you can drink again at 6 p.m.
Sunday.
On Sunday, yeah, in
And
the
you
afternoon. Well, since last year they changed it, so it's no longer like 12 o'clock. Then you can drink again. 12 Monday midnight.
Midnight Monday.
Yeah.
And that's
So
too late.
everybody will wait.
Yeah, till.
Yeah. 12 and
Monday
then plus again.
Oh really?
Yeah.
On Sunday like
Yeah,
midnight?
yeah.
No.
The wait until.
Really?
Okay. All right. It's Monday. All right. Start. Lose.
Turn off the car. All right, let's go. That's good. So I have a good question here for Steve. But when he comes, we'll ask him.
Question for you, Steve.
So is anybody in the chat right now?
Yeah, Dad's in the chat.
Yeah.
Bulawangka squad.
Waka squad.
Oh, Waka squad. Oh,
Waka
Waka.
squad.
Oh yeah.
Waka squad.
Squad. We need a code. Eh? We need a code.
Huh? Koroy's code.
Where's Corona?
Hey, Koroy, man. He's not around in the village.
Yeah.
Basin is
Hey,
it's covered.
it's cover.
There was this friend.
Yeah.
The Indian Fijian used to get into. They always say, Nasser Rock, we went to watch Nasser Rock play.
Yeah.
Nasser Rock was
With the short version.
breaking all the defense line.
Yeah.
He was watching him play club ruggy on the person. This is Bati. He came up, he's telling us the story. Boy, that fella there, I'm not sure what boy, that fella cover sana. Oh, wala again. He wanted to say, he was, breaking through the line. Fella cover sana. And I was, wala.
Oh, Maka boy.
Ang dui.
Is he serious with this here?
Sorry?
About Israeli scientists?
Yeah. Let's talk about that, man.
Dude, this is weird, man. So, okay, Israeli scientists create model of human embryo without eggs or sperm. Scientists in Israel, the homeland, a lot of people say the homeland, have created a model of human embryo from stem cells in the laboratory without using sperm, eggs, or a womb, offering a unique glimpse into the early stages of embryonic development. The model resembles an embryo at day 14 when it acquires internal structures, but before it lays down the foundations for body organs, according to the team at Israel's. They emphasize that they're a long way away from being able to create embryos from scratch. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like right now, like they're using stem cells to create embryo, and so stem cells ideally are taken either from your bone, from what I understand, from your bone marrow, or from the placenta that is delivered after the baby. But the mother passes after she gives birth, and the placenta is full of stem cells. And so stem cells basically have the ability to regenerate, from what I understand, to mimic and regenerate in the form of wherever they are placed. So that's why, like, if people have like bad knees or bad shoulders or something going on with the back, if you get stem cells put in, they have the ability to basically mirror the other cells that are damaged and to rebuild.
That's crazy.
So stem cell treatment is becoming a really, really big thing back home in Canada. Like the research of it, but it's actually still pretty. How's our ring light doing?
Good.
Is it actually doing anything?
Yeah.
No.
It is. Yeah.
We should show everybody the.
This is our ring light
this is
for
our
the
ring
day.
light today.
Yeah.
That's,
The other one's big.
Yeah, I
oh,
forgot
that's
the
huge.
I forgot the other one in
This is-
the office.
I don't even know what this is right now. But
Yeah.
yeah, this is kind of weird to me. I think it's because like we always say, oh, we start playing God. But I guess this. Yeah, so like you said, they're a long way from being able to create an embryo. So what's the purpose of it? So they said the work could open the door to new ways to test the effect of drugs on pregnancies, better understanding miscarriages and genetic diseases, and perhaps even to grow transplant issues and organs. Also, they took stem cells derived from adult human skin cells. Okay, interesting. Yeah, because there's always this thing like once we start playing God. Do you guys remember when they cloned the sheep and they made there's two sheep that were exactly identical, same DNA and everything? And I remember like everybody was like, "Oh, gotta be careful! Like, you know, we're starting to play God. Like it's getting dangerous, right?" But I guess if there's a reason behind it, if they're using it to test the effects of drugs on pregnancies, I think we're getting into, weirder and weirder the more things we do.
Yeah.
Like things are like we're more and more uncomfortable with because like why would we be comfortable with something that we've never done before in history, right?
I mean, that's my take from there is like, I wouldn't expect that to come from Israel.
Right.
Things like that. But the scientists, like they're trying to mess up with creation. That's what they're trying to do.
Do you remember the movie World War Z?
World War
Brad
Z.
Pitt?
Brad
The
Pitt.
zombies? And they go to Israel to find the cure.
Really?
Yeah. You
What
don't
was
remember
he?
World War
What
Z?
was he? What year was
It's
that?
one of the best zombie movies ever.
Is there a game version of it? Because I
I
think
don't know.
okay.
But he goes to Israel
Yeah.
to find the cure, and then he ends up.
Like kind of like an end of the world thing.
Yeah. And so basically, there's this sickness that takes over the whole world. It's so good, you gotta watch it.
Oh, yeah, I
And-
gotta watch.
And then, well, I guess spoiler alert, but guys, not really spoiler alert because the movie came out freaking like 10 years ago, so stop listening now. It's like he finds out that because he sees all these zombies running down a hill and they pass by this boy who's like bald and obviously playing a very severe terminal cancer patient. And so then it clicks in his mind that like the zombies don't want to associate or eat anything that's already dying or like has like a terminal illness.
Wow.
And so basically he finds this lab and they get this like the antivirus basically becomes like infecting people with a terminal illness.
Ui.
Yeah. And so
So the cure was in Israel.
the cure was in I think it was in Israel, but it was in sickness. It was actually in making people sick. You like save them from the zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, they found out who did the attack.
Yeah. So that's like the fire from Totongo police station.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they found out. I sent you the video, so
Yeah,
you
saw
watched the video.
Did you see this?
I saw the video.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, feast.
very white man.
Railway man, boy, railway. You gotta trust railway people, man. Yeah,
So what is Railway known for?
Mostly like it's a red zone.
Railway.
Raywanga, railway. Those are like, yeah, the Suva kids. The red zone areas where, yeah, like there's a lot of like brawls and from like one neighborhood to one neighborhood. So one of the top neighborhoods.
So
I
is
would
there
say.
rivalries between neighborhoods?
Yeah.
between groups of kids and stuff?
Oh yeah, I remember back when I was in year 1, I was in.
So you can
I got it. I was
just move
in.
it on that side, then they can
Oh,
sit
yeah.
it.
And then my uncle was one of like the top Raywanga kids that time, and they had this massive like beatdown like from one neighborhood,
Really?
Rayway and Raywanga neighborhoods. They were going around in the streets with knives and like sticks and like like along the main roads. And I was there, and my grandmother like took me in the house and like told me to stay in the house because everybody was just like full on like beating each other, the knives and like boy, it was that bad. I remember that part of my childhood. Hey, let me ka mo duluri kem to na
The crew, eh?
the crew.
What? Waka.
The Waka crew. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Waka squad.
Oh, watching from Cortari with my children. Shout out to Eliza, William, Benjamin, Patricia, and Sarah. Naka Sarah. We're watching all the way from Cortari.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kurtari.
Yeah.
From when kid and grow up.
Rotary, yeah.
Eh? Yeah.
Waikona, the road.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
That's the way to Rotary.
Oh no, but you can actually.
Waikona,
have,
we
like,
push
on
in
the-
them sting. It's the road that's going right to say.
Right. But you can actually link from Wangele
Oh, yeah,
and you can go around to Nandula side.
You can.
And then Cortari is past there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Cool. Thank you for joining. So, what is, there was a guy in a Sulu in here? The guy in the orange shirt?
Yeah.
Video?
Yeah, that's him.
So guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, there was a guy who threw a Molotov cocktail into a police station. Oh.
Ngono.
No, mai.
Bular eh?
Boleh siya balik.
Bulare.
Sakan ikaw,
Yeah.
Nagagawa.
Make sure you do something before you go to sleep. Otherwise, never mind. Make sure you do something before you go to sleep. Otherwise, something gonna happen to you.
Oh man.
I'm not Veshumona, man. I'm telling
Yeah.
you. Not Veshumona, I'm telling you.
send the camera to you.
Hey, no. It's okay.
Bulare na everybody.
Yeah, bular eh, bular siya.
Bulare.
Okay, welcome. Thanks for having us.
Bula Inoke, Tui Vanua Kula, Bula Jonathan and crew, greetings from Nandi. Bula Jeremiah Ilya, watching from Delaina Tambua in Lautoka Teachers College. Whoa! Lautoka Teachers College. They're watching all the way from. Hey Jerry, hey, I know this guy. I know this guy. Hey, Bula siya, Bula pindah ah. Aile. This guy is from Vuna, Tebini. Yeah. Pota. Artana Pota.
What's that?
Oh, there's they spoil each other from Gambia and the Vuna gang. That's how they.
So Buna is this side.
They're known for the roro. They can make a mean wazipoki boy. Yeah.
Okay, let's stop talking about it.
Bula from Edmonton. Edmonton.
Edmonton?
Yep. Bula gana.
So,
Yeah, so they got the guy.
yeah, they got the guy.
They beat him first before they got the guy.
Well, it's not really. They used enough.
Yeah, appropriate force.
Appropriate force. Yeah.
Use the force.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's necessary to
Twist.
defuse the situation.
It's kicking and curb stomping and. Oh, you should show your. Or can you? Or is it a secret? No. So.
Tamale, bula siya.
Oi, tamale. Bulsia.
Bula
Bulsia
tamale.
tamale.
Bula tamale. Boy ST. Along nga tati na
Yeah.
lev to na watin. Ay tu na mo
So,
to ni. Ila mo
Kaya
na
just
watin.
got a sick tattoo.
Yeah.
Hey, bring the camera over here a bit closer. So who?
Oh wait, I can see it. I
Ah,
can see it
you
from
can
here.
see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So.
You should take his t-shirt off so you can see it. Yeah.
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 Yeah, getting calls. Like a shortcut. Shortcut shot, eh? Seeing a young fit movie.
Yeah.
So this is so who? What was the name of the gentleman who did it?
So his name is Sunny. Sunny Sofe. He's from Nandi.
Does he have like a Facebook or Instagram?
Yeah.
Or
It's Yanu Life.
okay,
So he's on IG, Facebook.
yeah.
Check him out.
The detail in it is
Yeah.
crazy. I'm actually my favorite. My favorite tattoo I've ever seen in my life. Just so you know. Yeah. So it's a bit of a story we were talking about. Like, so at the top it has like a Canadian,
Yeah, make believe.
a bit of a maple leaf, but it's like a Fijian style. Eh?
Yeah. Kind of like under the.
Yes. Yeah.
So.
And then the back there's like a bird. It's like one of the birds from the ocean. Eh?
Yeah.
You always see them when I go spearfishing.
Yeah, those ones they go
They
everywhere. They go right.
They just go with the wind, right? Basically, they drift.
Yeah.
Kind of representing, I guess, you drifter
Drifting around.
in your car, in your minivan. So you're on the life, right?
Yeah, New Life, yeah.
Too good. There's another guy we follow on social media, Samwangi, and I thought that was his work.
Oh, okay.
It looks so like,
Yeah.
but I didn't know that there was people this talented in Fiji.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. How did you find them?
I just researched. I know. I just went around and kind of researched.
Yeah.
And then, but the funny thing is, we were friends. Like, we were friends on Facebook for some reason.
What?
Yeah. I don't know, like, I didn't know.
Whoa, the gun show. Ilele.
Yeah.
Big L. Next one, get a Fiji map tattoo on the back. On the back side. Oh yeah, everybody's asking who's the guy in the black t-shirt. So we gotta
Yeah,
introduce.
so you introduced him.
Huh?
Yeah. He's as excited about this.
Hey, so
He's a big fan.
yeah.
We're all big fans.
So
How many wives?
so that guy right there,
Tell the truth, boy. Be honest.
So, many of you guys know him as Steve. He is one of like the music producer, one of the big music producer who started off 51's the first album. He owns Serenation and part of the Youngblood. Is it Youngblood? Yeah, Youngblood.
He started that one.
He started that one too. So still going. He was the one who created that those few songs. Many of you know Amusandenge, that sang by Charlie Mariao. Sorry, Taitus Mariao.
Charlie's the father, right?
Charlie's the father, yeah.
Yeah.
And the Canada song, Tanganyika song, Yala Yala song. Yeah,
Name it.
yeah, mostly the
Sukuna
the first album of
Yeah.
51's.
When I heard
Sukuna
Sukuna like, I'm like, oh. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I know that Sandega song came first. And
So,
then I heard the Sukuna
yeah.
title coming soon, and I was like, that must be him. That
Yeah.
must be him.
He's Bella's brother,
Yes,
by the way.
Yeah.
both from Tevini, was Sangani. Very humble guy, yeah. So we're so fortunate to have these two here with us today. Yeah.
Oh, we're supposed to call Matthew.
Oh, Matt, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, office boy, so humble.
He was supposed to be here.
The office boy.
Supposed to come.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe he sees this.
So yes, Ben Rock Diva. Canada song is probably about that guy in the green shirt. Yeah, that's the brother.
No, not for
The Canada song. Yeah.
Hey, Obi.
Yeah. that's his song. Yeah.
So Penny Rokondiva used to play for Fiji Sevens, so he's my OB. I went to school with him in Lilin. If I was playing under 18 in the team, he was playing under 17.
Oh.
Yeah, so he played for Fiji Sevens.
Oh.
Yeah, now he lives in Vancouver. Yeah, him and the brother, older brother too. Anyway, what's his name? Tom Mavi, yes.
Oh.
So yeah, no, he's my OB. No, the song is not about me.
Yeah, another OB.
For another OB. That guy is very, I don't know.
Yeah, Mulare OB. Yeah. Yeah, so you guys know him. That's T. Yeah, the guy who started off 51's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, like the Canada song, I don't even know how I heard it, but oh no, you put it on your Facebook. That's how I heard it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he put it on his Facebook, and then I was like, man, this song is sick, like so good. And then I was like, this is like the next big song. And then you shared. I was like, I have to get. Yeah, we have to promote this song. This is sick,
Yeah.
like written in Fiji, like. And then I found out that it was by his brother, and then I ended up doing a bunch of videos with the song, and we just had a bunch of fun with it. And so that was that was exciting. Yeah.
Okay.
That was like not the start, but that was like there was a bunch of hits in a row
Yep.
there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think you guys like even helped got around a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what I thought too. Like
Yeah.
it was a good song.
Yeah.
You know, it was just, like if you hear it like even the music, it's so unique.
Yeah.
DJ, yeah.
Yeah.
He just has this
Yeah.
like when you hear it,
A style.
it's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so and I think you guys put it up, you just kind of like kick it off from there. Because I saw a lot of people like commenting like, oh, it's the Walker family. Okay. Like when it was uploaded on YouTube,
Oh yeah, right.
a lot of people like, oh, Walker family got me. And like it's
That was awesome.
They thought it was your song, like your story song.
Yeah,
about you.
Yeah.
Because you're from
Oh, I didn't
Canada.
know that.
Yeah, because you're from Canada.
Oh.
And then that's what people just assume. Like,
Okay. While we're here, I'll let Bella explain the background of the song, and also Steve on how he like put it all together, wrote it all together.
So what's the name of the song? Is Canada. Right?
Yeah.
Steven, you have to
Yeah, just like what is the story behind that song?
Look everybody. I had a call from my brother Pella, who's in Canada. So he called me and said, "Hey, I want you to write a song about one of my friends."
He wants a song.
He wanted.
I didn't know it went through you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He wanted a song. So that guy is Ron Tawaki.
Brutu naik kasiri.
Oh.
In the jungle.
Ah.
Jungle murgi.
When he sent me that request, I didn't want to do a song about him. Because he's from Letashiri, I told you. But just because he was in love with one girl from Kavili, from my island,
Ina.
and I said, okay, let's give it a try. And yeah, we recorded that song with DJ Unique all the way from UK. He sent me the beat and started writing the song. And we just put a preview out on Facebook.
Right.
And
Then
that's where I met
That's how we got in contact.
yeah, the local family got in contact, and I didn't even know that it was gonna blow up through the platform. I got a shock that everyone was tagging me, because he asked for the track, so we sent it to him, and boy, from that video.
Right.
It went viral before the song got released.
Yeah.
I think we even like screen recorded or something the audio because we got permission.
Yeah, we
We're
got
like, hey, can we? Because the preview, right? Can we just use that? Because the song wasn't even ready yet. I don't think.
It was ready, it was just not released.
You're right. It was ready. Yeah, right. That's what it was. And then, yeah, it was. And it just happened naturally.
Yeah.
It really just it was
Yeah.
totally like there was nothing.
No.
There was nothing in it at all.
No.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, so Unique, so DJ Unique is, so I guess you know what, I heard about him when I was like 14 or 15, no, maybe older than that, sorry, yeah, 17, 18, mid-2000s, when I still lived in Canada, and he was like remixing, he was putting sweet like reggae style remixes to popular songs.
Yeah, and
So he's still doing it, obviously.
he still does music, but
Yeah.
mostly gospel.
Oh, okay,
Gospel.
Yeah.
He plays in the church
okay,
in UK,
oh,
and
like a Fijian church, or just like
it's
a,
a Fijian church.
okay, okay.
So like he does music, and it's pretty hard for people to get in contact with him and ask for beats.
Oh,
So I'm really fortunate that he gave me that beat,
yeah.
and
Have you met him in real life?
I've met him when we were younger, like in our
Oh.
church days.
Oh, really?
He was really small.
So, okay, we're going on a side note here, but what took him to
To UK,
UK?
I think his mother was born there. His mother was, his grandfather was a British army.
Oh,
So his mom was born in England. And
oh wow.
so they were UK residents. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
His father's also Fijian.
his father's
Yeah.
also Fijian.
Kelly.
He's from Bua. Kelly Levi.
Kelly Levi, he's
Oh.
He's my cousin.
the big
Kelly Levi.
DJ Unique.
DJ
Mm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
from Bua, yeah.
So his first like song that blew up, he did a remix.
Yeah, remix.
He was doing it in our church in CCC with my dad, with another uncle of mine. Yeah.
Yeah, say that.
So DJ Unique, the first song that blew up, like he did a remix. I forgot the remix, but I know I still remember that day.
T.I. and
No.
Kerry Hilson song. That remix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's another one.
There's another one. There's another
But
one.
the
Yeah.
first one he did, I remember.
Yeah.
It was,
So he was really a young kid, and he was up in our church studio
Yeah.
doing the mix, and doing the mix, and then my dad's like, right. My dad was there. My dad was part of the media team
Okay.
too, and like he was like they were going at it, and then he gave it to them. Like, yeah, you guys listen to this track, just like listening to like in the studio whatever. And then dad heard it. And I was like, whoa, this is gonna blow up. Next thing you know, it was on
I
in
think he
the
did
radio.
one, like it was a gospel,
Yeah,
and he remixed like into a gospel song. Eh?
yeah, he
And I
did.
think a lot
Yeah,
of churches like dance to that song. Like,
dance to that song. Yeah,
I like the
What-
action dance.
Yeah, the action dance. Yeah.
yeah.
Youth
I believe.
days.
I believe. Oh, yeah, I believe.
Yeah,
I believe.
I believe.
Yeah, it was.
How
Who's the
does it go? How does it go?
R. Kelly? R. Kelly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I believe I can fly.
No.
Hey.
I believe. I believe. Oh, I believe.
And it's yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
And he did when he did remix, he like
Yeah.
he added this, and it sounded
Yeah.
nice.
Little did we know what R. Kelly was doing in this.
Little did don't worry about
Kids.
Don't worry about our kids. That was before he
I'm like.
I don't know what R. Kelly does. I don't believe in that. He can fly straight to the jail cell.
Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, and then my dad told me like, hey, you know that song they did with Steve? That's your cousin. Remember this guy, DJ Nick? He's like, yeah, I remember. Yeah, that's him. So I'm
Man,
like,
Fiji is so freaking small, eh? It's just how many? Okay, maybe it's off the top of your head. How many guys are you like either through marriage or blood? Are you related to on the Fiji team?
Except for Mercy. Except for Mercy is our cousin. My brother,
Yeah.
my father's brother, which is son. Which is
So
Mercy.
like first cousin,
The first
cousin
cousin.
brothers.
I was at his house last week because it's empty. He's in France. I was at his house.
Keeping it clean, you know, like keeping it warm. Yeah. So Celestino is also from Tabuni.
Yeah, he's from
Sicily.
Sicily.
Oh, okay. How many Tabuni boys are on the team right now?
It's 3.
Okay.
It's,
Oh, and
Randa.
Yeah. Man, I've seen a lot of pictures of him in his underwear recently.
oh,
Randa.
yeah,
What is
Speedos.
Speedo.
One company gave them all the speedos. You were
oh,
something bunnies or something like that.
I thought Mizuno.
No, the budgie smugglers.
Baggy smart.
Yeah, budgie smugglers. They gave them like, dude, I'm like, dude, I'll give the Fiji team all free stuff. You guys want to wear some, I don't know, apparel, locker merch or something? Because they're like, oh, thanks so much for budgie smugglers for giving us all free. Dude, they gave you underwear, man. I'll give you guys underwear. Put my brand on it. You guys want to wear some underwear? Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I don't know if I should say anything, but I did message one of the guys who always follows us, and so maybe I don't know. Like this is an honest conversation right now. There's a gentleman on the Fiji player on the Fiji rugby team who always follows us, and we were going back and forth and just casual conversation for like the last couple of years. Just like great game, bro. Like, hey, sorry to hear this or whatever. And then I messaged him like, hey man, like if we're just about to like release all of our apparel, hats and shirts and umbrellas and whatever. I said, I know you're overseas, but like I'll send you all of the stuff, like just for free. If you like it, like you can wear it or like rep it. If not, you can throw it in the garbage. I'm like, oh, I'll cover the shipping and everything. But then like, dude, after that, just like no response. Just like totally ghosted me. And I was like, shoot, I feel like such an idiot, Because I was like, I felt like kind of maybe it was like a friendship, even though we've never met.
Yeah.
But then I was like, maybe I took advantage or something like that. I don't know. But I mean, like that's what you have to do in business. Is like, hey, I got eyes on my stuff. You got eyes on a different crowd.
Yeah.
If you like our stuff, maybe you'd wear it. If you believe in, like our story, what our company stands for, and stuff like that, like creating jobs and stuff like that in Fiji. I was like, shoot, I'm such an idiot, man. I felt like a little kid.
Market 101.
Hmm?
Market 101.
Yeah.
Or Big Al. Oh, yeah, and he sends a donation. By the way,
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Big Al. Was it? Yeah.
Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Yeah, I don't know what was the right thing to do there, but like I mean, Fiji's really small, and so I would definitely like put our gear on all the boys on the Fiji team.
Yeah.
Because that's eyes, right? I mean, because like to me, if something happens to me, like the business keeps going, right? And what we stand for, like it's in our roots. Like that's creating jobs in Fiji and giving people like good employment opportunities. That's what our heart is, right? And bringing it back to like. A lot of people, and I'm saying this for somebody who's gone overseas, and I was overseas too, right? Like, a lot of us, like, we lose, and I even from day to day will sometimes lose hope in Fiji. We get discouraged and stuff, and so we look overseas, and that's where life takes us sometimes. But like, there's something here in the land you know, that we have that's special that like they don't have, like say in Canada or whatever. Like we have something special, and I don't want everybody to have to leave this. Some of us have to leave, and that's
Yeah.
just fine. And there's nothing wrong with
Nothing
that.
wrong.
Nothing wrong with that. But like, I don't want everybody to feel like they have to leave to have a future. And so I think like, I mean, we were just telling stories today about, you know, taxi driver. You guys know like the back of the car. You tell the story. You tell the story. Because we don't know this taxi driver, right? But like his car was not even working properly.
Yeah. So anyway, so he's doing some like grocery shopping in Labasa. I think it was Aldi Patel.
First day back in.
Yeah,
no,
first day in
oh,
Labasa.
come on.
I don't think when was the last time. I think a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember. I don't even remember the last time I was here. I think if I did probably once, I think in my whole life. But I never even walked around. Like it was just like a
So this is like really fresh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know where everything was, like where the city, where the town was.
Yeah.
So anyway, we went and did grocery shopping. So I came back and asked my sister, oh, like go look for a taxi that has M-Pesa. So because I didn't have cash.
Yeah.
So then so she found one, and then so my sister opened it, and so it had it ready. So when I came out and stuff, I was loading it in, and then so I just like closed it, right? So by the time I just pulled it down, you know, it was like just
Slam.
yeah. And then so by the time I went in, it just like I don't think it was not even it was.
Well, there's usually gas struts that hold the rear doors up. So if you close it, it should like you have to press it usually,
Yeah,
right, to
yeah.
close it.
Yeah.
But you just
Oh,
like
this
pressed
one.
it and it just fell
Yeah,
down.
and it just went.
Yeah, slammed it.
So then the taxi driver, he was sitting in front, so he didn't even come out. But then he came out when I slept, and he came out and he saw it, and then he just said, like, "Hey, you can't even close it slow. Like, can you?" But he was like more like a demeaning tone, like
Yeah.
he's talking to me like saying I'm an
Idiot or something.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. So I said, "Oh, sorry, boss."
Yeah.
You know, so that's gone. So once to me, I said sorry. So I came in and said, "Friend," he came, said, closed the door, and he was mumbling, like he was saying things. And I just saw him and I said, "Hey," I said, "Are you angry?" And he's just talking, and I said, "Hey, come on, are you angry? Like, are you angry?"
Yeah.
And then I said, "If you're angry, I don't want you driving me.
I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, because now you're angry. Like, I don't want to know what." So anyway, and he said, if you're angry, I'll catch another taxi because.
This is the next part surprised me.
Okay. So just instead of just saying, okay, yeah, you know, I'm angry, okay, then settle it.
Yeah.
Or even next time, like you know, maybe you should have been there to close it.
Yeah.
If you don't want your door being closed,
Right, exactly, yeah.
like, at least stand there and say, "Hey, I'll do it."
Yeah.
But or at least the way you should have come is like and said it, was like, "Hey, Mr. Alright, next time just close it slowly."
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Anyway, so I ended up switching taxis and I just went to the other one. I was really mad. Not mad, just I was embarrassed because, you know, I'm first time here like in Lambasa, like
Yeah.
I'm from Vanulevu, like I mean we are known as
Yeah.
friendly north, eh?
Yeah.
Like if you're especially
My
like
way.
no, but to taxi drivers out there, like you know, even any like your customer service is important.
Yes.
So the way you present.
Yeah.
So the next taxi was good. He went up to the front, opened the boot.
See?
Like, you know, he came, he closed the doors, you know,
Yeah.
and he's friendly. We talked to him. And you know, he drove us. Even he got off. He opened the thing for us and helped us take it out. And
that's the way it should be.
And so I tipped him $1 just so I can tell, like that's because of your service.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I paid $1 extra.
Yeah.
And so that's that's what you get for being.
Yeah.
So I guess that taxi driver lost, and he would have got an extra $1 if he beat him because
It's his loss.
So
A lot-
this is the thing. You know, like people feel like they're entitled to your business, and nobody feels like they need to treat their employees right, or because that's just the normal standard. So that's something that we're excited to do in Fiji, and that's what like really drives us. And so when even this Sulu. Can you see the Sulu in the shot
Yeah.
right now? So, man, this is really coming in hot and heavy today. Where is he?
I don't know, somewhere there, man. Some rugby crazy Fijian. Do man na freestyle ni Isti.
So they know it. They know.
Yeah. So yeah, they're asking like what's Steve's doing now.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is, I'll let him finish that. Even every single symbol in this Masi design that we came up with for our company has a meaning. And so when we, release the stuff, or even get in touch with some of the boys from Fiji Rugby, like we need to do a better job at explaining during this drop about what all of this means, right?
Yeah.
And what it stands for.
Let's do our story first on each symbols and
right.
what it means.
Like even like this symbol right here represents everything like the land and the sea. So like the Vanua and like the Gonagoni, like see the waves a bit, and these are like the mountains. And then this is like what we discussed last week. This is the Ishtar circle. Can you see that? So I think we talked about this last week, but when Jesus, all those guys were throwing stones, they wanted to kill that lady, then Jesus comes and says, for those of you who haven't sinned, you throw the first stone. And then it says in the Bible, he bends down and he writes something in the sand, but they don't say what it was. And so,
Drum here, beside.
So it's believed that he drew in the sand an Ishtar circle, which is an 8-sided Jewish symbol and it represents God, which is now today evolved into the Jesus fish.
The fish.
Yeah, like the Jesus fish. And so the original Ishtar circle looks like it's an 8-sided circle, and so this is like our Fijian version of the Ishtar circle, just representing God is at the center of all the things that we do. So, but yeah, we need to take some more time, I think, and explain that story. So he's doing that, like you brought your sister's kids, right? They live in Mombasa. Yeah. So they're like all coming back from swimming the river.
So anyway, I brought to my niece, Brookie.
They're enjoying it.
Yeah. So ever since we got here, they're just having a blast.
Like ever since the morning, right?
They went swimming. So I realized, like, part of me was like, because I think living in Canada, that part of like there has to be an adult or something.
Brothers, all the
Yeah.
kids.
But here in the village, like you've got all the bigger cousins.
Yeah.
And so I keep thinking, oh, should I go and check on them?
Yeah.
But I guess it's.
Well, we're really strict too about like we don't let our kids go. Like she would be too young.
Yeah.
Like all but they have to be some like older kids to go with them.
Yeah, her brother's there, so
Yeah.
so I just don't look after his sister.
Yeah.
But,
And now what are they doing?
they're having fun. He's playing touch,
See?
and she's
Good man. Just do good.
Well, Pella, how long you been in Canada and what do you do right now?
Oh, so yeah. So Tweet's asking, how long have you been in Canada and like what do you do now?
so
Actually,
yeah.
So okay. So what got you? This is interesting for me because lots of people have not crazy, but just like there's a whole series of events that ends up to where they are. When the Fijians in the USA, UK, Canada, Australia. So yeah. You're telling me today, okay, you play rugby in Fiji, right? Like, and then where do you go from there? You're in university? Yeah.
So then I think I was still in university. 2007, 8, 9, 10, and then kind of like I changed programs, probably just because. But then
Too much math.
too much. No, nobody got time for accounting. Right?
Oh, dude. Fantastic. We talk about economics a lot on this live, and we have no idea what we're talking about. You don't need accounting. You don't need it.
I don't think you ever need accounting in life.
Maybe some of us in the village can use it.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, that's budgeting.
I'm just joking. That's just me. And so I went to Australia, and I joined the Island Reefs. And So it's a ministry environment youth with the mission. And so yeah, ever since I joined, it was just supposed to be a 6 month course, and then that's it. Come back. I was planning to actually come back and finish study. And
Oh, you were?
Yeah,
Okay,
that was my.
Well, that wasn't like your ticket
No.
out of Fiji. Like, I'm
No,
leaving.
no.
Okay,
For
good.
me, it was just like go there. It's more for me, just my
Ano ba siya?
just trying to find
Okay, yeah.
Makanilo, man.
where
Kilo,
I'm
man.
at and like,
Pasabay lo, man.
I
Kilo.
think I was on a I was just on a phase in life where I was like, man, it's just like when I was in Fiji, like, it's easier to go to church one day, study, do classes, and then Christian fellowship on Friday. Go.
Sorry. The bag might be in the night room.
Big, right?
No, they're looking for a bag.
Who's back though?
It's probably in the
It's in
bedroom.
the bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah? Should it be in the bedroom?
Yeah, in the bedroom. Then I don't think I got towels.
It says Steph. Steph is
Rookie.
Is that Steph inside? Okay. She's there.
Inside.
She's there. Yeah, just tell her to get a towel for them. Seva? Hey guys, sorry, we're live. But now.
Yeah, we're like, sorry.
Yeah.
We're just,
Oh, you said?
oh, yeah, there it is.
Oh,
Uncle Steve to the rescue.
Amazing,
He's a skillful. Yeah, and so anyway, I was saying so for me it's just like I just want to
You wanted just like a
Yeah.
spiritual, like.
yeah, I just needed some clarity.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah.
At the same time, paying for my
Tama.
and then
Tama.
sometimes I don't want to like
Siya, berarti tinarecord.
feel like I need to actually
Tama.
Right, yeah. You can't just waste the party and whatever. Yeah.
If they're using their money like that they for retirement, and not they're using it for me,
Yeah.
it's like I feel bad, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, so I went. There was an opportunity. I went and did some mission trips during my university years, like youth trip from the Grace Baptist Church,
Okay.
which is just in Batuana. And then so we've been going every year, just really like Christmas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just like 6 weeks, youth trips, mission trips.
That's
And,
awesome.
Yeah, we've been still like.
So did you guys have to do fundraising for that?
Yeah, we had to do
Like a lot of fundraising.
we had to sell lovo packs.
Yeah, yeah. Like thousands.
Yeah, and then you have to like, but even then you have to look for like, because we were not like, we were living at this church we call Campbell's, and we struggle like everyone you walk, but then you at the same time you're playing rugby, so then when you walk back from USP all the way to A level,
Why?
you just count the post. You're almost there, guys. And sometimes if you don't have that, it's what you walk. So it was kind of like, that was the life, and so and then this opportunity came for me it came out in 2000, and when I first went for this mission it was 2008.
Okay.
And even Steven went with me too.
Oh, okay.
Got him because we had to play in the music.
Right.
Worship team. So
Yeah. What is his instrument of choice?
Keyboard, keys, yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Keys, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
And so that was and then this opportunity came to do DTS environment.
Yeah.
First
Discipleship training
yeah,
school.
discipleship. And then the first one I didn't. I was like, no, I'm not doing this. It's not for me.
Yeah.
I want to find a good job and settle, find a family and work.
Yeah.
And that was what I was planning.
Right.
And then, I guess that was the dream, Get up.
There we go. Okay. 2. I'm flashing. 3. Sorry. Are you on?
This thing is not on.
Why do you turn it the other way around? Take it out and no. Yeah.
No?
No, it's still flashing. You're still flashing.
even loading up.
It's not like that.
Nope. I feel like when we did that, it just disconnects it all because then the live is still going. The only way is just to off the live,
Because
connect
now
again.
people lose it all.
Yeah, because we can't get it back now.
The audio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't working anyway. I guess.
Yeah. No, it was. I was seeing his was green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I looked at his and it was flashing.
No, like before you saw
No,
that.
before it was. It was working before.
Yeah.
And now I just I noticed mine,
Mm.
and I looked at his, and his was also flashing.
Mm.
But I couldn't hear me when I'm talking.
I don't know. Can you guys hear them? We're having like a audio issue right
Audio
now.
issue.
So if you can hear him right now, if not, we might start this all over again.
Sorry.
Does that save though?
Yeah, that'll save you.
Okay, and then let's just jump onto
And then we just
Mm.
jump onto another one.
And this is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Totally is gorgeous.
Oh, correct. What's going on with this mic thing?
You're dead racing. You're dead racing. You know, she named me.
Hey, hey, because that's just the
Yeah,
mic.
don't know my taman too.
Oh, correct. What is that thing acting up for? Cheap.
No idea.
Cheap line.
So is this one, when it's on YouTube, it's also on Facebook?
No, this one is
You
just
have to go on YouTube.
just YouTube.
Okay.
Should we go on Facebook?
Yeah, Sam's messaging me about the audio. That's why. That's why I'm replying back to him. Hey guys, I don't know whoever's listening. Yeah, still be the. Now we'll be using the mic for the. Yeah.
Can they hear us though?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Can you guys put a 1 in the chat if you can still hear us? Sorry, we're having problems with our audio. So just put a 1 in the chat.
I just have to
You can
talk
hear us.
louder.
Yeah. We can bring the camera closer too.
Hmm.
Like come as close as you can.
Okay.
You got any ones?
One, but I have volume cranked to maximum.
Okay.
Normally.
Normally. Can you come any closer?
Let's put the volume up. Maybe if you talk loud. Oh.
Because can you loosen that thing and then you can just turn it when
Yeah.
we're talking?
I'll just done
Yeah.
when the guys talk. Said.
You'd be like full cameraman right now. So when he's talking, it's him. Then him.
Yeah.
it's him.
Overtime.
Live. Okay. Good?
Yeah.
So we're good with the audio. Sorry guys.
So you guys
Audio
have
issues.
to.
We're in the bush, so we do what we can.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've got the green screen behind us, and this is all bush studio.
And my story is long.
No, it's a good story. It's a good story.
I think it's
So where
It's
were
just
we at? Okay.
He's gonna cook.
I gotta cut.
you know, hey, Kai, I can go cook.
No.
I
You're
want
the
to.
guest. No.
No. Hey, Kai, no
Yes,
guest
you-
there.
Best curry
Yeah.
chef.
Yeah?
I
You want to
Best
cook
curry
wild pork?
chef
Yeah.
in Fiji.
like it's wild pork, yeah.
Yeah, it's wild pork.
Raw, like fresh, raw.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah. Said I'll cook it.
Hey,
I can.
Sure.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
specialty.
Okay, but finish your story first. So you were in
Yeah. So I went to YWAM
yeah.
in 2011. No, yeah, 11. And it's just for 6 months.
Yeah.
And then after that 6 months, towards the end, I was in a point where like, do I go back? But I felt like God was calling me, like this, like, to continue doing missions.
Right.
Yeah, and then so I went back to Fiji. Then I applied for religious work visa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
from here to
yeah,
go back. Okay. Yeah.
So when I came back, I think I was waiting for like 6 months or 7 months, and yeah, so went back and been never came back. So
Wow.
I was there with YWAM for till 2017, end of 2017.
Right.
That's when so I met my wife in 2013, and then we dated 2014.
Yeah.
got married in 2015,
Hey, that's like the schedule me and Stephanie were on.
and then moved to Canada in 2018.
Oh, yeah.
And so I've been in Canada since. And so the reason why we moved to Canada is she's Canadian, I'm Fijian, and if we had to have a baby, because we were due in May 2018.
Okay.
So the reason was
You guys didn't mess around.
yeah, the reason of the move was we all wanted to be in one same citizenship rather than the baby's born in Australia. 'Cause
Oh,
we,
yeah.
we really liked staying in Australia. Like we stayed in Australia after.
Townsville, right?
Yeah. And so that was we prayed about it and we felt like yeah, it's right.
Was it a hard decision?
Kind of, because I really like we both enjoyed what we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. We worked on a medical ship and so
Mm.
so it was good.
Yeah.
Live by the beach. It's hot. You know, you can eat the same food that grows here.
Would apart from eating and stuff like that, is Townsville similar to like Kelowna, Okanagan, like for Australia, like beach life,
Yeah.
holiday place?
Yeah,
Or no?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but different because it's on
Yeah,
the ocean
yeah.
and stuff like that. And there's
I mean,
actually,
and then they have waterfalls as well
Oh.
on that area.
Nice.
Like some of the biggest waterfalls in Australia.
oh wow.
So we had all that and the ocean. So,
Yeah.
And then you can drive up to Cairns and like just beautiful spot up there.
And now you're stuck in freaking miserable cold.
Yeah, in cold Saskatchewan. And so I've been there now since 2018, and now we have 2 kids. So Zion and Noella. And so
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
yeah, so
And you're just back now,
And
just
I'm back, yeah.
visiting.
yeah, and I work for corrections.
Oh yeah, right. Yes.
I'm a corrections officer, and I've been doing it since 2019.
Like in the prison?
Yeah.
So you could grow your
Oh,
hair,
yeah.
grow your beard in the prison.
Grow-
I mean,
Right.
being like a no, because the
Like you
wardens
can.
here,
Yeah,
you
like
like
you can, yeah.
fresh shave,
Yeah.
You can.
like zero cut,
Even
haircut.
what if you have a nice like trim?
No.
No, they make you shave.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Kundi zero cut. Wait, uncle boy.
Boy. Bukan apa dari ubi situ lah.
Yeah, like fresh cuts.
Yeah.
Like
Military,
you're in the army.
Military, army
Yeah.
style.
It's the same with wardens.
Wardens,
Yeah.
police, any force, eh?
Navy.
Yeah. Navy.
PWD.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the. I know. I was surprised. The first thing before I applied, when I went for my interview, I asked them about my hair, and they said, "Oh no, as long as you tie it and it's off your shoulder."
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's good. And then, cause it's all. I think Canada is about inclusivity and
Yeah.
they emphasize on the minorities.
Yeah.
Cause you know you're
Dude, you're like
culture.
guaranteed a job.
Yeah.
Me and you, they can do anything.
Oh yeah.
I can be a female doctor when I go back to Canada.
But
anyways.
just keep it on the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you work at corrections,
Yeah.
you beat people up,
Yeah.
handcuff them.
Yeah. Appropriate use of force.
Yeah. Not like in.
Not excessive force, guys.
Katawan.
What's the most funniest story working in the correction?
Correction?
Yeah, like who you've ever met or somebody or like you've encountered.
There
Yeah.
was once I was doing some I think we're doing showers. So this was during COVID. So when COVID came, it was different because we had to isolate, right? So there was this unit that was just put for when new inmates, we have new intakes, so they go for their quarantine.
Right.
It was like a 15-day
Oh yeah.
quarantine. So this unit, 15 days. So if you come together, you guys quarantine together in the same cell, right?
Okay.
And then so we were doing showers, so we have to go up there, and so it's this range. It was a double range, 2 floors, and you have to like. So this day is all the upper range. Tomorrow is so they shower every second day, and then that's the only time you come out shower and you go back at lock.
Wow.
And then so you can't like walk around because you're quarantined. You're in quarantine. So you shoot up, you know, you get all these PPEs and yeah, it's annoying because
The gloves.
yeah, because it's so hot. Eh? So you wear the gown, then you got your
Whoa.
face shield,
You.
gloves, yeah, everyone, and your mask, and I sweat a lot. I hate it because it's like, yeah, it's just sucks because you stand there for
Yeah.
hours because you have to shower them each, one at a time. So anyway, these 2 guys.
You were doing the showering.
Yeah. So
The
we-
prisons.
Yeah, no,
The prisoners.
We just stay there. They do the shower. We just like watch that they straight from their shower.
Oh,
they
okay.
come out.
Oh.
You
And
get to
then,
watch
yeah,
them.
We take the
Okay.
bins and then use your mop, spray.
Oh,
You guys go clean, like you guys go do your clean your rooms, change your garbage bag, you guys need some. So all the stuff, right? So they just go in the shower, they lock, and then we just time them. Hey, 5 minutes left.
wow.
We're taking too long. Yeah.
Wow.
And then so anyway, we switch the laundry.
This guy's just.
Yeah.
5 minutes left.
Minutes left.
Oh,
Soap,
yeah,
soap
yeah.
drop.
Hey, that's no,
So,
And
this
then,
one
yeah.
drops. This one body wash only.
So anyway, we're standing there, and then this there's two Somalis, Somali inmates from Somalia.
I'm the captain now.
And then these guys were from Toronto, and then they just asked me, "Are you from Fiji?" They just saw how and I said, "How?" Hey. He said, "No, I know lots of Fijian friends
Oh,
in Toronto."
really?
Then they said, "Yeah, there's one of your countrymen in that cell there." And I was thinking, what? No way. That's like yeah. Anyway,
And there was?
I came over there. It was one. Yeah, it was. And I said, "Hey,
Mula.
Baraka.
Oi.
Hey, continue. Fiji. Hey, Nangona Pio." Anyway, straight away I was like, man. I said, I just told him, what are you doing? Like, but I mean, you make wrong and you end up in. But
Yeah.
Anyway, he was. Yeah. That was.
F around and find out, eh?
Yeah.
In Canada too.
Anyway, yeah, that's my story. Funny story.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
Yeah.
it, yeah.
In the middle of the Arctic, you can find a Fijian in a jail cell.
Even in the jail
Yeah,
cell.
Nangona Pio. That's what I said.
Nang gonna
That's it.
be.
Hey, Nangona Pio. Fiji. And then he's just saying, hey, Fiji is the best Rio Olympic champ in rugby. Fiji's #1. He's shouting in the all over the jail, telling the inmates, other inmates. Hey, we're the best in rugby. We're the best in rugby.
Yeah.
I go, yeah, but you're not the best like this, man. Anyway, I have to go and cook curry.
Yeah.
Why?
Before the kids are going crazy here.
Alright.
Alright.
I don't know why he comes here and then he does the cooking. That's not how it's supposed to be. So we'll.
Kai. Yeah, but. Okay.
Isa Kai.
Melitang pa kira bumapa sangkati.
So
Ngayon ako mati mo Steve.
Alka.
No, you took it.
somebody had a question about
You took
Steve.
it back.
Your
Right.
question.
Yeah.
Right?
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe what is Steve's story?
Yeah, they want to know Steve and where he's at now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You got
okay,
to.
so who's older? You're a fella.
I'm older.
You're older. Okay. So how old are you?
I'm 38.
38. Okay. And then, so were you and Pella together when, like, he was going to university, or were you already guys gone your separate ways?
Yeah, we went together to Australia.
That's right. Okay. So then he went back to Australia. So because you guys have just heard Pella's story, and so how did you get into what you're doing now? You've always been into music?
Yeah, I've always been into music. I played the keyboards in the church,
Okay.
and then I had a love for hip hop, with rap.
Yeah.
So I just started composing rap songs.
Yeah.
And one of my songs, it was called Ono Bitiviu about Fiji.
Okay.
From that song, me and my cousin Erma Sirova, we made it to PNG for the Pacific Arts Festival.
Oh.
Just so when I was going on to that plane, and I told myself, hey, this is just from writing a simple song,
Yeah.
we're going to overseas. How can we do it?
Wow.
So from there, I started to take it seriously.
Yeah.
We did about 3 albums, all underground stuff.
Yeah.
And
Okay, when people say underground in music, what does it mean?
those are the ones like never make it to the radio.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we talk about some
Oh, things that aren't popular
popular
opinion or whatever. Got it. See, I always thought underground was just like it wasn't very good, or like it just didn't get popular for no reason. But usually they're speaking about subjects that are not popular to be
mainstream.
right. Yeah. Okay.
I started from that, and it was all in English. So at one point, I just thought of, hey, I'm gonna write a Fijian song. It was my first Fijian song that I had to write in Fiji.
Yeah.
It was called Say on the Phone.
Got it.
When I wrote the song, it went really viral.
Yeah.
So from there, I said, hey, I got something, a gift.
Yeah.
With all my rap experience with my hip hop, like these different things you do on hip hop that people that write normal music they can't really like read. Because it's like because hip hop is what about flows.
Yeah.
So from that background, when I hear a simple beat, like in my mind, I can already have that flow. So all I had to do was just put Fijian words into the
Right.
band.
Yeah. Say on the Farmer, that's the first one.
Yeah.
So you wrote and you composed. And then who was also on, was there somebody else on the track with you on that song?
So Young Blood was married
You're not
in
close that door?
Yeah.
Maybe? Close delivery? Sorry.
Young Blood was from that band when we were in Rel. So I'm married in Rel.
Okay.
And there was just some boys that were there and I told them, hey, because most of the boys that I hang around with, I said, hey, you guys want to try out one song I'm writing? It's a
Right.
Fijian song.
Right.
So those boys they can sing. So I had to show them how it's done.
Yeah.
So when I don't have a good voice, so I just write and sing. So they just imitated what I do.
Yeah.
And then from there, after we wrote that song, we had our first gig was at the FIFA Music Awards.
Fiji Independent Earth.
Fiji Performance Rights Association. It's like a big music awards in Fiji.
Okay.
So those boys just from the village, just through that one song, they've never performed anywhere.
Whoa.
Like not even in front of people.
Was that the awards that was just on recently?
Yeah.
There was one awards in Suva,
In
like
Suva.
there's a bunch of people on stages
Yeah,
like
yeah,
performing
yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah.
It happens every year. So,
Okay.
From that song,
They give awards there.
yeah, they give awards.
Okay.
So they asked us because of that song for us to go and sing
On the stage.
on stage.
Wait,
So it was the first time
Yeah.
4 village boys that sang we had to perform at the FIFA Music
Oh, crazy.
So I thank God for hip hop.
Huh. So after that song,
Yeah.
then that was the start of Youngblood.
Yeah, that was the
So that original group is still Youngblood.
They're still in
You and 3 other guys.
3 other guys.
Okay.
So we had to change the first group. So the second one where we sing in Canada, it's a new look.
Oh.
The original members they
Yeah.
were always in jail and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
And indiscipline.
Right.
So we had to change it and started off with 3 new guys.
Interesting. So not only is Fiji rugby now more disciplined, but so is Youngblood.
So what do you do now? Like what are you currently working on something, or what exactly are you doing now?
Right now, like all the songs that I've been doing, like all those VT1 songs, my main goal was, because I sell those songs online, my main goal was to buy a studio. So, because I normally go to other people and use their studios, and most of the stuff I have to pay.
Right.
So I just recently bought some studio gear,
Nice.
and this is my first week that I'm not working with anyone.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna do my own.
Sweet, eh?
You heard it first.
Yeah.
To Waka, always 1 week away from school.
Yeah.
It's a time for me to just like start fresh.
Wow.
So you'll be hearing a lot of new projects soon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting, man. So, what is a new studio like? Okay, guys. So keep in mind, like, right? You're with us in this studio right now. Like when we podcast, our studio is the living room. So, like when I say studio, I mean like I have a laptop, we have a camera, we have a ring light, That's a studio. So like, what is your like as a musician, as a producer in Fiji? When you say studio, you mean like you have like a building like with your name on it, and you have all this like big huge soundboards, or is yours pretty mobile like mine?
Yeah,
Like
mine is pretty mobile too. You can sing anywhere.
yeah,
Like, so I take my laptop and my stuff to wherever I want to record people.
yeah,
So imagine if you're here, like if I want to make a song, I'll just find some kids from the village
yeah,
that can sing,
yeah,
and I'll just tell them, hey, just follow what I'm singing.
yeah.
And then just like that, we got a song.
That's how. So you gotta tell them like how you did the Canada song. Who was the singers from there?
The Canada song, but originally I wanted the Yellow Boys.
Oh really?
The Yellow Boys were supposed to sing.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then I think they were having a problem with recording time. So I was waiting for them to respond. So after 1 year, then we recorded the song. Because the guy that wanted the song to be recorded, he was calling me every time. Hey, when's the song's gonna be on? When's the song's gonna be on? So at that time, all my young blood, the former boys were like scared of me. Oh, so I was like, oh man, the young boys are taking their time. I think I'll just find people to sing. So I was on the way to the studio and I saw 2 young boys there.
Did you know about this?
He's just telling me. Just telling me
Okay,
today.
okay.
Yeah.
And I told them, hey boys, because those 2 boys, like, they sing like in church and
Okay, yeah.
just like sing around the village.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
normal
yeah.
village music. I
Yeah.
told them, you 2 want to sing?
Sure.
I said, yes, okay, come, let's go. I'm going to the studio now. So we went and we recorded that song. Just off the top, just like that.
Really? Okay, that's not again tonight. It's been a couple days since I heard it, to be honest.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. Just like
So, and that was it.
That was it.
One take, or like one session.
I just like, I just told them, like, they haven't heard the song yet.
Yeah.
I was just, I normally just go and I just sing it myself with my not so good voice.
Right. Yeah.
And then they get to imitate
Okay. So they get the tune and everything. Okay.
how to sing it.
Yeah.
I'll just demo it.
Right.
This is how you sing. The voice
Right.
is not that good.
Right.
But those kids, they pick it up. So for me, I just gotta hear, like, I don't know who can sing or who cannot.
Yeah.
If you just get it.
But have you heard them before, like in
I've
the
heard
church,
them
or?
before. They come from a well-known Methodist. Their grandfather, he writes songs for all the Methodists. William Church Choir.
mm,
And there's another band called Vili Tambara. So that's like, they're from the same family.
Oh.
So I've heard them sing like just around the village.
Yeah.
And then I knew that they can do the job.
yeah.
Then when we met up and you posted the song, now it's like more than 1 million views. Right?
Oh really?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I don't have any really this sick.
Wait.
That's cool. Really? Wow. I haven't actually checked in on that. Like after a few weeks in, I didn't check in on the views
It's,
anymore.
yeah, 1.3 million or something.
Really?
It's,
So okay, so how did, like, I mean, like we said to you guys, like there was no like plan to like blow the song up, right?
Yeah.
You just liked the song. I knew a guy who was related to the guy who made the song, and it was just natural. But like, what did those boys, when they were in the, well, like, what did they think when they started blowing up? Because it made it. So I'm an Apple user, Apple guy, so I have Apple Music, and so I saw it. There's a playlist that Apple makes, and they refresh it every week. I can't remember which day, but it's like top 100 in each country. So you can just say top 100 in Uzbekistan, I guess, and everything. You know, there's a top 100 there. So there's a top 100 for Fiji, and that song, I think I saw it make it up to number 5.
Yeah,
or
top
number
5.
4.
at one time.
Yeah. But that's like, because I guess, okay, so for me, I have like really crazy, like I expect way too much. And so I'm like, this is number one song all day, every day. Like listening to like what's been number one, you know, in the past few months. And then when it made it number 5, I'm like, here we go. And then it made it number 5, and then it's like it held it there, and I was like, shoot, man. But when I hear this story, and I'm like, the fact that like he was just like, hey, let's go sing a song, and then it just goes right into top 100
Yeah.
and number 5.
Yeah.
That's
Still
crazy.
in the top 100 now.
It's still in the top 100.
Yeah.
58 or something.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So, like, what did they think? Those boys? They were surprised, or
I'm
excited.
surprised when they got like heaps of changed their girlfriends.
You got the girls, boy.
Well, they got the girls.
Really?
The village boys, but they got super girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be a shirt, eh?
Yeah.
Village boys and super girls.
Yeah. But that's a crazy story right there. You know, you
Yeah.
never actually know that he just did it, like,
I
found
love
two
it.
boys along the streets. Come, let's go sing.
I love that.
Yeah.
So, before we move on, like, while we're still in Canada, like, so, because we ended up, I don't know, it was almost like we were working together.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, we gotta shoot the music video together. And then, like, it just, for whatever reason, it just never lined up. And then, we were about to go to Canada, right? Like, actually go to the place that the song is about. And then I was just like, you know what? It's just, like, I don't think it's gonna work out right now. Did you guys ever get that music video shot?
No.
No. Yeah, now I'm like, shoot. Now I hear this story, I'm like,
Yeah.
that reawakens, like,
Yeah.
some, like, desires for me.
Uh-huh.
Like, here, you know, they're just, like, just some boys, you know? So, just, there was 2 boys?
There was 3 boys.
3 boys.
From the village.
Okay. Man, what a unique. And so since then, you've had a few songs that you've written go into the top,
Yeah.
top number 1.
I'm Sunday.
Yeah.
But like, because most of those songs that I've been doing, like, because I've been really busy, like writing songs for
Other people. Yeah.
and like, but in my mind, like, I already made it go. Like, I want to have my own studio.
Right, yeah.
I can have the freedom to.
Yeah.
Like, I like to develop people from the village,
Yeah.
rural
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
He's even here right now and he's telling me he can write a song for the village.
I was sitting here and I was like, hey, what a song about.
Iya, mantap Pak. Ah, one song for Nani Bunda. Iya.
Really? Yeah, that's cool.
I can even make you sing, so.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Hey, no.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
No,
Yeah.
we have special people for that. Boy, when I was in church the other day, yesterday, we were at a Matangali church service in Seva. Small Seva? Boy, he can really sing, man. Yeah, like when he gives a solo, he can sing. Did you hear him from your house? There was one small kid, he always takes like the solo parts in church. And so special. So, okay, how do you, sorry to keep asking questions. These are actually just questions I've always actually wondered. How do artists in Fiji get paid? Like, other than doing a live event, live event, obviously, if you do live stuff, whether that's at a hotel or like, there's actually some cool music events now happening, which I'm sure you get like a percentage of the ticket price or whatever, hopefully. That makes sense. But how do, with streaming nowadays, how do you guys get paid?
Okay, so you go to this online place where you can sell your music. It's called DistroKid. There's so many online stores. There's DistroKid, there's TuneCore, there's Precise Digital. So what you do is after you record the song,
Yep.
you upload it.
Okay.
So it's all linked to your Visa card and everything. And then it shows you like where the people that actually bought it,
Oh, really?
where they stream from.
Oh, like what platform?
Yeah, what-
Spotify,
Spotify.
iTunes.
Yeah, so DistroKid, it takes it all to all platforms.
Okay.
So yeah, some people in Suva right now that have known this, like most of them they don't know. Like most bands in Fiji,
Yeah.
you can send them. Like some artists I know, for one song, it's for example, Paradise Roots. They wrote a song called Tarongamon.
Yeah, that's a big song.
Yeah.
Is it number one still?
Now it's probably number something.
Yeah.
But it was number one for a long time.
Yeah.
And, just for that one song alone, I heard from the manager.
They did well.
They did well. So it's I would say
We can't say the numbers, but we're talking more than hundreds.
more than hundreds. It's
Thousands.
Thousands.
Cool. Like, because I mean, that's one thing you always hear is that like, artists, like because, they're artists. They're not business people all the time. Sometimes you get like the perfect situation where an artist is also a businessman or a businesswoman, but like they are people who are very skilled in the manufacturing of a product or a sound, and so that doesn't always come with like we're not good at everything. Nobody is, and so a lot of times artists get mistreated or taken advantage of. I mean, there's so many movies written about artists and producers and even if you look at Mike Tyson, I mean, even him with his manager, right? And his, like athletes too, right? So it's nice to hear that like people actually can make money from making music. Yeah. In Fiji, right? So you probably have to like find a friend, somebody who has a relative overseas.
I used to have like before I did my music.
Yeah.
I used to use my friends'
Yeah.
wife's music card.
See? Yeah.
Because I didn't know all about this stuff. And
Yeah.
Just last year I did my own. And it pays the bill, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you have a friend.
Yeah. Whoa. Wow. So when you not naming or not like saying specific numbers or whatever, but like you work with Takushi, with the VT1s. So as a producer in the background, like you can also have an arrangement with the artist that like you get a certain cut of whatever the song makes, kind of thing. Yeah.
The person that I started VT1 with was Chopping Thunder.
Okay. Have you heard?
The guy, in the Ika song, the guy was
Ika song.
The
right.
captain.
Yeah, captain.
So that guy, he's probably one of the best beat makers in Fiji.
Okay.
So me and him, when we started it, so we shared the split
Right, yeah.
of the songs.
Yeah.
And if we can also share it with the artists.
Right, yeah.
How much,
And then like
yeah.
things change every time, right? Like and that's the same thing. It's cool because like this also is like with business, right? Like even now we give away part of our businesses to the people that we do business with, right? Or partners, I guess if you want to call them. And then like as time goes on, you have to sometimes take, if it makes sense, you have to take less of a pie, like less. You get a smaller piece of cake, but the cake is way bigger. Does that make sense? So if it's better for me to have 12% of a $10 million company than 100% of a $1 million company, right? So but it just depends what everybody brings to the table, right? And so things get complicated though. It gets complicated too. Like once you start bringing in more people, more opinions. But yeah, I'm glad that there's a way for people in Fiji to make money.
Make money,
doing
yeah.
music. Because like, would you say there's like a lot of talented musicians in Fiji?
There's a lot of talented musicians.
That are like uncovered, they're not yet discovered.
Like that's for me, that's my passion. Like,
All right.
I wanna go to a remote village, like, especially in the villages.
Yeah.
Like there's so many talents. We can make anybody sing.
It's true. Like everybody can hold a tune, and if he's like giving them the cadence and stuff, you can do it.
Yeah. Like he was just telling me like the revenues that Canada song made.
Yeah.
Like,
Can make money.
it made.
Dude, that's sick.
Thank you for promoting that song.
Man.
Yeah. We weren't even trying to, eh? We
No,
just like
no.
heard that song and was like, oh, this is a sick song.
I
Let's.
mean, I'm not saying I'm never gonna come back.
Yeah, man.
No,
But
that's not everything in business gets to be organic, right?
Right.
And like sometimes you sign, like we said, we just are excited to, sign a contract with a big company in Fiji, and like some of that stuff, like we're gonna get paid to talk about their products, right?
Right.
And that's fine because that's business, right? And we would never actually talk about a product that we don't believe in. But when it's like organic and like it's like, oh, we like that beat, we're gonna talk about this song, we're gonna put it to some of our reels. It's like natural. It's not
Yeah.
like forced or anything. So that's nice that it gets to work out that way.
Right, it is.
Anyways, guys, do you have any other questions to you?
Oh yeah, one question
Yeah.
from Big Al. One question: Why is there no Fijian Indian in the rugby team?
Oh, in the Fiji rugby team.
Yeah.
So like I said before, I used to go to church with a gentleman who played. He was Indo-Fijian, and he played for. Like he was half of East Indian descent, half of Itoke Fijian descent. He played for the Fijian Bati.
Hmm.
So I think it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Like with Ndrua now, with his parents being able to see like a direct link to success in rugby locally, it's only a matter of time before, like, I would say 2/3 or half of the team ends up being Indo-Fijian. And like, I just think it's just, why not? I mean, do you see any successful like Fijian soccer Itoke Fijian soccer players? Like, not really, but Roy Krishna's like killing the game in India. Like top teams playing at a top level, scoring the most points, MVP. So like, it's not an athleticism thing. It's like, what do they put their focus and time into? I think so. And like most of us in the village, we just grow up with a rugby ball in our hand. You know, like Nuki and Saba, like you guys just watch them like for like the last 2 hours playing in the background over there, right? So it's like, it's just what you spend your time doing. I was just talking to an Indian family the other day. They're like, we're gonna put our kids in rugby. Don't play soccer. They said, no, we're gonna play rugby.
Yeah.
Even the girls, they have a daughter. They're like, she has to play rugby.
Really?
Yeah. Which I was really surprised.
Huh.
Because you just don't usually hear that. But that's fine with me.
Yeah.
I think it would be so awesome if
It'd
it's
be
like,
so cool if to
because-
see one of them go up.
to see like basically half of our population is of East Indian descent. And so to see like a more clear reflection of our country's population in our national sport would be pretty neat. So because we see that in soccer,
Yeah.
more of a mix of both cultures
Yeah.
in soccer too. So what do you think?
I'll tell you one, Ben Volvo.
Yeah.
His father is in Fiji.
Oh, really?
Ben Volvo.
So there's already one.
So what is
There's
it?
already one, and there's another one that used to play for New Zealand Sevens, Rocky Khan.
Oh, Rocky Khan.
His father is in
Yeah.
Oh.
and his mom is Rotuma. And there was another one that played for Tonga. His dad's Muslim from Fiji.
Fiji.
In the Fiji.
Really?
Yeah, he's a Tongan man.
Sa.
So this is what I'm saying, and this is another thing I will put forward our bid again, that Waka Media will be the next
Yeah.
partners and producers for the FRU. So if FRU actually want to tell your story, please get in touch with us, because like you guys could do such a better job of telling the story of your players. Like sending your media guy to go out to the villages where these boys are from and talking about like their background. Because like that fact that I didn't know that about Ben Blah. Why do we know that about the players?
It was on the magazine, Tevovo magazine, a few years ago.
Okay.
So his father, we live in Sydney.
Right.
Yeah. So you see his father.
I was like, no idea.
Yeah, we don't know about this.
But the father is East Indian descent. So, because you just hear the name, you just think, oh, he's Fijian.
Fijian.
Yeah.
Right.
But then when he says it, and then I think of his face, I'm like,
Oh,
that's
okay,
East
yeah.
Indian.
And the hair?
Yeah. And he dated that actress, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Divergent and all those
Right.
movies.
Yeah. You got a question too? I remember you wanted to ask him about the question.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, no, but okay, so this is on Facebook. It was because we posted the story as the guy behind the music
Right.
from, and then we named Taitusi songs, right? We said Sukanavuli,
Right.
Santenge, we said Canada, but they said Bula Taitusi, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's all right. But you can still answer this question. What is your advice to young people who wants to follow your path in music? Seppo from Rotoka.
Mm.
What is your advice to young people who want to follow your path in music?
Okay, my advice, first of all, nothing is impossible. For people that, if you want to achieve something, the first thing you should remember is like nothing is impossible.
Mm.
Like, all you gotta do is try. Like, you gotta keep trying. It's like throwing a spaghetti onto the wall. You
Until
gotta
it
keep
sticks.
throwing it
Yeah.
until it sticks.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, like, if somebody, how did like so we say try, right? So how where do I start? Like, I would love to try to record something. So I recorded a couple songs, back in the day. She recorded. And it was nothing that I really want to hear again. But my friend was a guitar player, so we recorded some songs in a studio that he did. It was his guitar teacher had a studio, and we just went in. He paid for the studio time. Is that something that people can find in Fiji?
Yeah, it's
Or-
actually, like, there's a lot of studios that's very cheap.
Okay.
If you want to do reggae, all you gotta do is you gotta go to the studio and like just say like write your song, practice hard, and just take it to. There's so many studios that just charge you $100 for a song,
Right.
150,
Right.
and you just build from there. Like
Yeah.
sing a song and
Huh.
hope for the best.
Right. Yeah. So you can actually go to a studio. Would you ever offer something like that? Like from your studio? Like where somebody could come and want to record
Yeah.
with you?
If they wanna come and record, like you can come.
Yeah.
And just
And like, would you come up with a beat and everything?
yeah,
Or it depends on what they want.
It depends on what they
They
want.
can talk to you. Right.
so if they want an Afro beat or reggae,
Yeah.
I normally just go to YouTube because there's so many beats, right?
Yeah.
And I just pick the beats from there. The main thing is the chord progression.
Right.
And then once you hear the chord progression, you can start making a melody,
Yeah.
and that's how you come up with one song. So that from the YouTube, that can be a guide that you take to the music producer,
Yeah.
so that they can work on the chord progression.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
Wow.
That's neat.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, we'll see. With Waka Media, like media to me like covers so many things. And the cool thing about media. So where I'm going with this thought, anyways, you have to follow with my thoughts. Is there anybody even following with the thoughts right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You?
Yeah.
Like, this would be something that I would love to incorporate, or at least like have, like work together in some way. Not like to necessarily like him be under us or whatever, but like in a way to like work together. I mean, who knows how the future goes, right? But like to make the cool thing about media, and whether it's content like through video or podcasts or photography or music, is like your product is your promotional material.
Right.
Right? So like if I make breakfast crackers and I want people to know about it, I gotta go make a video about breakfast crackers. But if if I make videos, the promotional material. Like if you make music, people are already listening to what you make. Do you know what I mean? Like your product is your promotional material. So like you kill two birds with one stone. Or whatever you're throwing stones at, I guess. Maybe two mongoose or whatever. Yeah, two chickens with one stone. That would be actually ideal.
2 H2O, 1 molasses.
Huh?
H2O and 1
It's
molasses.
2 molasses. All right, people. I actually lucky that everything is late tonight because I have a Matingani meeting that we have to go to. Wish us the best of luck. And I'll have to excuse myself and then come back for the curry at a later hour. So thank you guys for joining. This was On the Mat. Thank you to Steve.
Nakabigal.
Yeah. Thank you to Kai Pella. And yeah, we're 100% we're going to do more work together in the future.
Coming soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Coming
Definitely.
soon.
We're going to do something. Don't know what it is, but it'll happen. So thanks to you guys, and we're signing off.